A royal wedding. The world watching. Then, silence. Gasps. Something no one expected. Princess Leonor, today, walks down the aisle. But what happened next left everyone speechless. Today, history unfolded before our very eyes. Princess Leonor, Spain's beloved future queen, stepped into the moment that will define not only her life but the monarchy itself. The air was heavy with anticipation. The streets of Madrid, silent, except for the sound of church bells calling the nation to witness this day. Crowds lined every corner, waving flags, holding their breath as the royal motorcade approached. And there she was, radiant, graceful, yet visibly emotional. Leonor's gown shimmered under the morning sun, designed in collaboration with Spain's most iconic couturiers. Every stitch a nod to her heritage. Every detail chosen carefully to signal continuity, duty, and a new chapter for Spain. But there was something different about her demeanor today. A mix of joy, determination, and the unmistakable weight of responsibility. As she took those first steps out of the royal car, cameras flashed, and the crowd erupted. Cheers turned to hushed awe as she reached the cathedral steps. Inside, the scene was almost surreal. The royal family seated in the front pew. King Felipe with a proud yet emotional expression. Queen Letizia, elegant as ever, fighting back tears. Infanta Sofia, beaming, watching her sister step into destiny. The ceremony was not just a wedding. It was a statement. Spain's monarchy, often under scrutiny, was showing the world that its future is secure. The guest list read like a roll call of Europe's most powerful royal houses. Crown Prince Frederik and Crown Princess Mary of Denmark. King Willem-Alexander and Queen Maxima of the Netherlands. Even representatives from the British royal family, a sign of growing ties between Spain and the UK. And yet, there was a mystery, an unexpected moment that no one anticipated. Just as the vows were about to be exchanged, the music stopped. The cathedral fell into complete silence. For a few tense seconds, no one knew what was happening. Whispers filled the air. Was there a technical issue? Was there a security concern? Then, a small door opened near the altar. Out walked a figure not seen in public for years, a member of the extended royal family long thought estranged. The appearance was symbolic, uniting a family that had seen its share of division. The audience gasped, then applauded as Leonor smiled and nodded, acknowledging this moment of reconciliation. When the music resumed, it felt different. More powerful. More meaningful. The vows were exchanged with voices strong and clear. The archbishop's words carried through the vaulted cathedral. When he pronounced them husband and wife, the bells rang across the city. The sound was deafening, joyous, triumphant. Outside, thousands erupted into celebration. Rose petals fell from the sky. Cannons fired a 21-gun salute from the royal palace. Spain had witnessed the wedding of its future queen, and the nation was united in celebration. But this day was about more than love. It was about duty, continuity, and the hope of a new generation. Leonor's marriage signals the beginning of her transition from heir apparent to active future monarch. It is a reminder to the world that Spain's crown is not just a relic of the past but a living institution adapting to the future. Over the next minutes of coverage, we see glimpses of the reception, a glittering affair in the royal palace. Crystal chandeliers reflected the golden light of hundreds of candles. Guests toasted to the couple. Speeches were delivered, some formal, some emotional, all underscoring the significance of this union. We hear from royal commentators who remind us that Leonor's choice of partner was not merely personal but symbolic. This marriage represents a bridge between nations, a renewal of faith in monarchy, and a promise of stability in a rapidly changing Europe. And then, the dance, the first dance of Spain's future queen and her husband. Cameras captured the moment as they swayed gracefully, a quiet intimacy in the midst of grandeur. The audience cheered, and even the king and queen smiled, visibly moved. But the curiosity doesn't end here. What does this marriage mean for Spain's politics? How will Leonor balance her personal life with her royal duties? Will this mark the beginning of more public appearances, more assertive leadership, and perhaps even preparations for abdication in the future? These questions hang in the air as the night concludes with fireworks above the palace. Brilliant colors lit up the Madrid sky, mirrored in the teary eyes of those watching. Today, history was written not in ink but in the footsteps of a young woman walking toward her destiny. Princess Leonor, once a child in the public eye, has taken her place as Spain's future queen, with a nation behind her and the world watching. And as the final images fade, the couple waving from the balcony, the crowd roaring with pride, we are left with a sense of witnessing something far greater than a wedding. We have witnessed a future being forged, a monarchy reborn, and the undeniable power of love to unite a nation. This is only the beginning. The story of Queen Leonor is still being written, and today was just the first, unforgettable chapter.